It's JodyPogo, your passionate life coach, public speaker, funster, and video blogger. And as you can see, today I'm kicking it pretty casual. When I woke up this morning, I just didn't feel really well, and I actually had plans to go to a little pool party for a friend of mine whose daughter was turning 3. So I had some, pretty good fun planned for today, but I just didn't really feel up to it. So then decided I needed to stay home and take care of myself today, so I did. And what happened was it turned out really perfect because today was one of those beautiful days ever. And so I spent my day on my deck, sitting right here, amongst the trees and the birds and looking at the view and feeling the sunshine and actually setting some goals. Because if you noticed my videos last week, I was kind of spinning. There's a lot that was going on. And what happened during that time was that I lost my focus. And that can happen quite often when you have all these things that you're doing, when you're parenting and you're working and you're, working a business or whatever those things that you're doing. When you have more than one thing that you have to pay attention to, it's kind of hard to keep focused sometimes. So I decided today, since it ended up being a relaxing day for me, that it was a great day for me to sit down and plan out my next 3 months. Because things are going great right now, but they could be going better. There are certain areas in my life that I would like to see excelling at a higher rate than they are right now. So I sat down today and planned my next 90 days. What I've noticed that hasn't worked for me in the past before is that I've set goals, but I've set goals without really knowing or thinking about why I was setting them. And that's oftentimes what makes a person fail when they set goals, is that if you don't have your reason or your vision of why you want to do them, it's hard to stay on track and it's hard to feel driven. So I really took some time to really go inside and think and visualize, what do I want my life to look like 3 months from now? I'd like to have extra money to do what I'd like to do, but I'd like to be able to start scheduling some travel dates next year. How many clients would I like to be seeing and helping, and how many workshops or events would I like to be creating or attending or inviting people to or going to myself. So really thinking, what would I like my life to look like in 90 days? And once you have that vision, then it's easier to kind of backtrack and think, okay, well, now that I know what I want, how am I going to create that? So I spent quite a bit of time thinking, well, in order for me to have this amount of money in 3 months, what do I have to do to get that? How many clients do I have to, attract and bring in? And what kind of steps will I take in order to do that? And if I want my health to be improved, what kind of steps do I need to take as far as that is concerned? It's easy to focus on one area and forget about others. So when you really get a plan and really get an idea of what can I do on a daily basis, and what can I do on a weekly basis, and what can I do on a monthly basis, and break it down into small chunks, it's a lot easier, especially if you decide that you're going to start living with this goal chart and checking it every day. And it's all about commitment. That was one of my main themes for this year, was commitment. To really find those things I'm really passionate about and commit to those things, to make them a big part of my life. Because as a passionate life coach, I have to walk the talk. I can't just tell people how to be or guide people into being that without being that myself. So in order for me to be the best coach that I can be, I have to live my most passionate, joyful life. And that includes finances, and it includes health, and it includes relationships, and it includes spirituality or connection, all those things. So I took my time today to really get clear on what my joyful, passionate life looks like, and I can't wait to start because it starts right now. It starts today. So just having the excitement is enough in and of itself today. And I've already got a couple things on my to-do list for today that's going to take me to the next level. And tomorrow I start my weekly planning, which will be what I'm going to do every Sunday, is do weekly planning. And then every day I have to plan out my day, what I'm going to do, what steps are going to take me closer to bringing in more financial abundance, and what steps are going to bring me closer to health, and what steps are going to bring me closer to creating those relationships that I have and that I enjoy and that I love. So yeah, today was fun. it ended up being completely different than what I thought it was going to be when I woke up this morning, and I think it almost ended up being better than what I expected it to be this morning. So my question or my challenge for you is, what would you like your life to look like 3 months from now? And what kind of goals and action steps are you going to set for yourself in order to create that? Because I would love to see you living your most joyful, passionate life. And if for some reason you're kind of struggling with it and you can't figure that out, well, hey, you know where I am, because every video has my website posted. So go to the contact page and send me an email or give me a call. I would love to be your guide to finding your joy. So this is day 18 of my 30 Days of Fun video challenge. I hope this was fun, and I hope I've given you a little something for you. So thank you so much for watching. From my heart to yours, much love. So this is the reason that I love to sit on my deck, and this is why this is the perfect place for me to plan my life, because it's just so peaceful and serene. You can see the creek, you can hear the birds, see all the trees. This is my view. I truly am blessed.